Good evening and welcome here to The Pit on the campus of Vanguard University in beautiful Costa Mesa, California for tonight's non-conference matchup between the visiting Springfield College Pride and the home team Vanguard University Lions. We'll go ahead and get to prayer and then national anthem, and I'll also be back here for the music went off here a little bit. For the starters for both teams. Then we'll get into what should be a really good matchup between these two teams tonight. So we'll be right back after prayer and national anthem.
Building around the country, which has for injury-free evening and off volleyball, we pray. Amen.
All right, after prayer and national anthem, we are ready here for starting lineups, and we will first start with the visiting Pride out of Springfield College, out of Springfield, Massachusetts. They come in with a 1-0 record after defeating the Lions earlier today in what was an exhibition game for the Lions, but a countable game for Springfield College. They start today with number 7, a sophomore 5'9" libero out of Rancho Santa Margarita, California, Justin Brosnan. Number 9, a 6'2" junior setter out of Stony Brook, New York, Matt Lilly. Number 12, a 6-foot sophomore outside hitter out of Hong Kong, Braden Tam. Number 16, a 6'5" junior middle blocker out of Oceanside, New York, Thomas Woolweber. Number 17, a 6'4" sophomore outside hitter out of Manorville, New York, Brennan Brando. Number 18, a 6'5" junior middle blocker out of East Northport, New York, Chris Parker. And number 19, a 6'5" right side freshman out of San Jose, California, Jared Anderson. The Pride are coached by legendary head coach Charlie Sullivan in his 22nd season, assisted by Andrew Fisher and Emmanuel Kalamu. The Lions, meanwhile, come into this one with a 1-0 record after defeating University of St. Catherine in their first ever volleyball match here in men's volleyball history, and that was on Thursday night. And they start today with number 2, a 5'11" freshman outside hitter from Los Angeles, California, Dylan Garcia. Number 3, junior 5'10" libero out of Huntington Beach, California, Colby Cook. Number 5, a 6'4" freshman middle blocker out of Clovis, California, Cody Watts. Number 6, a 6'2" sophomore setter out of Los Alamitos, California, Bryce Thompson. Number 7, a 6'2" junior opposite out of Corona, California, Caleb Twyman. Number 9, a 6'3" sophomore outside hitter out of La Mirada, California, Kyle Onema. And number 12, a 6'5" sophomore middle blocker out of Vista, California, Christian Notosh. Lions are coached by Brad Rostrader in his first season and assisted by Eric Vallely. So the Lions will be in the blue here, and you will see them on this near side of the screen. Meanwhile, it's going to be Springfield College, the Pride, on the far side in the white. Once again, these two teams played earlier today at Orange Coast College in a scrimmage. That was at 1 o'clock today. It is 7 o'clock local time here. And that one, the Pride won in 3 sets, 27-25, 25-14, 25-14. The Lions have a completely different lineup out here from what we saw earlier today. They've got 4 new faces, actually 5 new faces out here. And so it looks like they didn't play their starters in that first one. They will be playing them here. Dylan Garcia will get us going with the serve. Serves this one up. It'll be picked up here from Brandow, and it's going to be right off the bat a point here for the Pride. And Springfield College comes in, one of the most decorated, if not the most decorated, Division III program in the country. 11-time national champions. They were runners-up last year, and they were the winners in 2017 and 2018. So they come tonight definitely with all the pedigree, all the talent, and this will be far and away the toughest test that the Lions have seen all season. It's the Pride with Chris Parker. Play that one into the net on the serve, and so we'll see Notosh now back here to serve. A little float serve will be picked up from Tam, and it's going to be an overpass. Cody Watts is there, but he's going to be blocked by the setter, Matt Lilly. Lilly doing a great job tracking that ball, noticing it's going to be an overpass, and he tracks that, and he's able to get the stuff block. Big solo block up the net there for the setter, and he will come back now to serve. Matt Lilly, the junior out of Stony Brook, New York. Back to jump serve, this one into the net. And this is actually pretty similar to what we saw early on in the first set in the scrimmage earlier today, exhibition for the Lions. Once again, it was a countable game for the Pride. Early service errors kept the Lions in that one, and they end up losing 27-25. And that's a good serve here from Bryce Thompson. Almost an overpass. It's a good pass, and Lilly's able to keep that one up. Ball played over, and it's going to be Onuma who comes across, and Onuma ends up off of the block there, and it ends up being down and out for a point, and so it'll be tied up here 2 apiece after Kyle Onuma gets the kill. He had 12 kills in their first matchup, but will be the go-to hitter here for the Lions today. Bryce Thompson swings away at this one. Dug up there. Pass there from Brosnan. Nice job there from Watts, and it'll be a lift called here from Cody Watts. Just lifted that one up, and it was a great job there from Colby Cook. Able to stand in there, take that one after the big swing from the Pride. And that would be Brennan Brando, second-team All-American from last season, going back to serve here. Serves this one tough, and that will be an ace for Brando. Brando, who was also named the newcomer of the year for Division III last season. You can see why there. He led the team in kills last season as a freshman, and the sophomore coming up with a big serve so far out of Manorville, New York. Another big serve and another ace here. So Brando coming across, another great swing there from the service line, and the Lions just unable to pass here. Haven't been able to receive either of the serves so far. Brando winds up again, takes a little bit off, a little bit change up here. He's going to go to the middle now for Cody Watts, and Watts is one-on-one there, and he is able to put that one away. Cody Watts, the freshman out of Clovis, California. Watts, fun story about him. This guy's just started playing volleyball 11 months ago. Cody Watts, you see him in there, number 5. And so he's been someone who has picked up the game extremely quick, and that is going to be an ace here for the sophomore Kyle Onuma. Onuma, the transfer out of Long Beach City College, was the MVP of the the California Junior College State Championship last season, and a big get here for the Lions as a sophomore. Swings away at this one, another good serve, good pass this time. It's Lilly up at the net, and the joust up at the net. They're going to call a back row touch here from Lilly. So it's right up there at the net, and Watts did a good job being aggressive up there. Put that one away. Lilly's going to be called for the error. So 6-5 now in favor of the Lions, and it will be Onuma back to serve again. Jumper coming, swings away tough at this one. Great pass there, though, and it's going to go outside for Tam, and Tam's going to tool the block there, and it's going to get the kill, but that was a great pass there from Justin Brosnan. Local student athlete here, coming back to his home, Rancho Santa Margarita out of Trabuco Hills High School. The sophomore libero, and that was a great pass there from what was a rip there from Kyle Onuma. Now coming back to serve will be number 13, Austin Sissoko, sophomore out of Corona, California. Another homecoming here, and that's going to be up at the net, and that overpass is terminated by Chris Parker. And Parker puts that one away, and it looks like down ref is just saying something up to the up ref there. Not sure what was said, doesn't matter. Springfield back to serve again. Sissoko Taking the big 5-step swing here, and it's going to be passed up there from Onema. And it's going to right side, Twyman, Caleb Twyman. That one's going to be picked up. Nice dig there from Lilly, and it's going to be down the line and in from Tam. He's able to dink that one over and hit the line there. Braden Tam getting the kill, the 6-foot sophomore outside hitter out of Hong Kong. Soko serves this one up again. On him, a good pass there. And it's going to go outside for Garcia. And the freshman Garcia is looking for a touch. Is not going to find it. It's going to go out of bounds. And it's going to be the Lions now trailing 9-6 here. The serve of Sissoko is proven to be tough here for the Lions. It's got another local product, Corona, California, Canyon High School. And that is going to be in. So it took a little bit off of that one and caught Dylan Garcia sleeping there. So the freshman Garcia wasn't ready for that one, just lets it fall right in front of him. And we're going to get our first timeout of the match, and it'll be Coach Rostrader calling it. Lions find themselves trailing at 10-6 here to the number 2 ranked Division III program, Springfield College. For those of you who are listening in tonight, thank you so much for joining us on the broadcast. My name is Mike Teague. I'm one of the Associate Athletic Directors here at Vanguard. Happy to have you guys on board. If you guys are listening in, we'd love to hear where you're listening in from. Feel free to email us, athletics@vanguard.edu. We'd be happy to kind of shout you out on the air if you want to just say hello and where you're listening in from. I know obviously have a lot of East Coast following here. Hopefully you aren't keeping you guys up too late tonight, as 7 o'clock start time here is going to be pretty late here. Hey, but now you know it must be tough to be an East Coast sports fan, right? Anytime you want to watch any of these West Coast games, you got to stay up and burn the midnight oil here. But once again, feel free to email us, athletics@vanguard.edu. Let us know where you are listening in from. And we are happy to welcome the Pride out of Springfield College here today. It's, again, such an esteemed program here. They have 61 straight polls where they have been in the top 2. So they haven't been outside of the top 2 since before April 2015. That is quite a feat there, as they're coming into this one, the number 2 ranked team in the country. They were Division III runners-up last year, losing to New Paltz. Sorry, they weren't runners-up. They actually lost in the semifinals. My apologies. They lost to New Paltz in the semifinals, who were eventual champions. And that is going to be another overpass here. Lions have a tough time passing. He's going to go to the right side, and a right side attack here from Jared Anderson, the freshman out of San Jose, California. And it's actually the only freshman named to the preseason All-American team for Division III. So that means you're doing something right coming in. So Anderson getting the first kill here. Another good serve here. Garcia, good pass. Can go back at the Garcia and transition through the seam and down for Garcia. And the Lions are able to stop the bleeding here and get the kill. Good job there from Garcia to just reset, get that one into play, and then transition, put that one down for the kill. So it looks like Springfield did actually show that they were starting 2 liberos here. So you're going to see quite a bit of Jojon Musa Robles, who is the libero out of Puerto Rico, senior libero number 3. You'll see him out there quite a bit, as well as Justin Brosnan. So those 2 were both named as starters, as the attack error there for the Pride gives the Lions another point. As Colby Cook back to serve, local product out of Huntington Beach and Orange Coast College. Float serve here, just floats that one over to be picked up and blocked back over, and up at the net, Notosh is going to play that one through, up into the rafters, and just played over from Thompson. Lily's going to go outside for Tam. Tam, left-handed little dink there, and it's going to go outside now for Twyman. Twyman, big swing, and he's going to go over the block there of Tam and goes straight down the line. He's going to get the kill. So Caleb Twyman with a nice big swing here. And Twyman is the junior out of Corona, California, transfer out of Santiago Canyon College. So Colby Cook back again to serve. Floats this one to Tam. Tam going to go now to the right side for Anderson. Cook keeps that one up, and Notosh is able to put that one up for Dylan Garcia, and Garcia out of system puts that one away, and that's just good scrappy play there. Good play from Cook to keep that one alive, and good awareness there from Notosh. He's able to just set that one up. Nice little beach set there. Could be called a lift if we weren't in Southern California, probably. It's going to be picked up here from Tim. He's going to go right side now and tipped over, and ball's still alive, and now it's going to be Dylan Garcia. Does a good job at putting that one down as a tight set there for Anderson, and Anderson just kind of had to dink it over and ends up going down for the block. And Cook is going to serve this one up. Float serve and ends up just going out of play. Springfield actually didn't look like they were quite ready for it. They were still kind of in their huddle when the up ref ended up calling the whistle, so he's calling a quick game here so far. Jared Anderson, the freshman at San Jose, back to serve. Jump serve coming. The lefty opposite. Puts this one up on him. Passes it over. Now it's going to go to Twyman. Twyman's able to tool it off the block there of Tam, and he's able to get the kill. So Lions now tie it up 12 apiece, and it'll be Caleb Twyman back to serve. Between Twyman, Anima, and Thompson, you've got three incredible servers here. Just talking to Coach Rostrader, all three of them are hitting 60-plus and when they're on, and so Twyman's going to jump this one. It's going to be picked up here from Musa Robles, right side. And actually, D-ball coming here for Jared Anderson, looking for the touch, not going to find it. The Pride players are begging for it. Not going to be the case, though. And so now the Lions will reestablish the lead here, 13-12. Twyman throws this one up again, and that one's going to miss. And the last one actually looked like it was probably going to go wide, but Musa Robles decided to take it. That one definitely went wide. Not wide, a little long. Now tied up at 13 after the service error. And coming back will be Braden Tam. Tam with the long run up again, and jump serve here is picked up from Cook into the middle now for Notosh, and it's going to end up going out of play. Good effort there from Musa Robles after it tipped on the block there. And actually coming across was Brando, and Brando just couldn't get that one back across. Lions 14-13. Dylan Garcia, who has history in his name. He had the first point in Vanguard history with an ace against St. Catherine. He's going to try to serve up one here. Good pass here from Tam. Outside now. It's a big swing, and that is going to sprung out of bounds. No touch called. No, they do call a touch. So they do call a touch. Brando is going to call the touch. Bryce Thompson actually affirms that with his coach. Yeah, I did touch it, so good job there. Now 14 apiece. It should be 14 apiece. And Parker is going to serve that one out of bounds. So 15-14 now. Notosh will go back to serve. Notosh, the transfer out of Concordia University in Irvine. A sophomore here. And we picked up from Tam. Had a tough time with that float, and that's going to be a double called. So Musa Robles is going to be called for the double. Musa Robles, the libero out there for now. He's once again been switching up with Justin Brosnan. And he's named a second-team All-American last season, preseason All-American honorable mention for this upcoming year. And in the midst of all of that, ends up being a timeout called here from Springfield College as Charlie Sullivan wants to talk it through with some of his players here. Once again, if you guys are listening in and want to give us a shout out, either West Coast, East Coast, Midwest, wherever you're listening in from, email us athletics@vanguard.edu. Let us know where you're listening in from. I'm going to take a quick break here. Actually, no, I'm not going to take a break. I'm going to stay alongside with you guys. But the Lions, once again, Brad Rostrader in his first season hired him actually less than a year ago and told him, hey, you know what, go recruit, find some guys. And he ended up putting together quite a team here. This is a team that has added to the culture here of Vanguard and the culture that Coach Rostrader has brought in. Coming from Pepperdine University, knows how important culture is. And he came in and he has brought the right guys in, and they've bought into not just the culture of the school, but what Coach Rostrader is trying to do. And you see quite a few fans here because I think of the way that this team has represented themselves and their team on campus here. So doing a great job here. And in this second game, once again, really good showing so far. We're just at the midway point. Volleyball is one of those games. It's a momentum thing. You can go either way. So Notosh will come back to serve after that timeout. Picked up this time from Brando, and Brando will get an opportunity here to put this one away. It looks like it was just inbounds. At least the referee called it inbounds. The sideline here for the Lions was thinking that was definitely out of bounds, but not going to be the case. It's a nice swing there from Brando. It's going to pick up this time here from Garcia outside for Anima, and Anima is going to hit that one into the net. So now tied up 16 apiece. And Matt Lilly, the setter, will go back to serve, serves that one into the net. So Lions up 17-16. And it'll be Bryce Thompson to serve, the sophomore transfer out of Ottawa University in Kansas, NAIA program. Go back, serves this one up. Picked up here from Brosnan. It's going to go to the middle attack, and they're looking for a touch. No touch is going to be called. And Springfield, once again, calling for it. Not going to be the case. 18-16. Looks like the up ref here is talking to the sideline and didn't see anything. So 18-17. May have been a touch. It's hard to tell from my position here. I'm actually located right where the camera is. That one goes up into the rafters here of the pit. Swung away, and Anderson is able to put that one away out of system. Shot there from Jared Anderson, the freshman out of San Jose, 6'5" freshman. Jump serve coming from Brando. Brando serves that one up, and that is going to go inside, and Dylan Garcia just ends up sticking a hand out there, couldn't get his platform out, and so it's going to be an ace here. And we've seen so far, Brendan Brando is no issue just giving the juice here on these serves, and that one's going to go out of bounds. A little too much juice on that one. Lions now will go up 19-18. It'll be Kyle Onema back to serve. 6'3" sophomore of La Marana. Serves this one up, and a little too much on that one as well. Tied up again. And so coming back in will be Aston Sissoko. Sissoko went on a nice serving run last time. Lions had a tough time getting out of this rotation, but it was mainly due to the strong serving of Sissoko. So Sissoko will go back to serve and serve this one up. Take a little bit off it. Garcia with the good pass and go to the middle now for Watts, and that's going to be a kill here for Watts. Watts didn't get a hold of it too well, but didn't matter. It ended up being a point as it goes down, 20-19. As Colby Cook will go to serve. Cook serves this one up. It'll be picked up here from Brando. The right side now for Anderson. Nice job here from Onema. Keeping that one up. Over to Garcia. Garcia through the seam there, and Dylan Garcia puts it away with authority. 21-19 now, and the Lions find themselves up as we get later and later into this set. And the Pride are going to call a timeout here. And I'll go ahead and call a timeout as well. Lions up 21-19 though against Springfield College. All right, as we come out of the timeout here, we do have our first shout out of the night. Jennifer is listening in from Suffield, Connecticut. So thanks so much for listening in. And go Springfield College Pride. Springfield College is such an esteemed university and a fantastic alumni base. And it's definitely extremely proud of this men's volleyball program, which is definitely the most powerful here, I would say, in Division III. And so far tonight, coming into the pit, having a tough time with this upstart Lions squad, but they come out of the timeout trying to get a point here. It's going to end up going over to Garcia. Garcia is going to be stuffed up at the net. Big stuff, big block there from Jared Anderson and Chris Parker. Parker was one who got his hands on it, the 6'5" middle blocker from East Northport, New York. And they'll go back to serve now, and it will be Jared Anderson back to serve, 21-20 as they trail. Anderson serves this one up. Cook will be able to receive. He's going to go over to Notosh. Bump set out of system now for Tim, and Tim is just going to roll shot that one. That's a pretty little roll shot there. Nice little finesse shot here from Braden Tam. A sophomore out of Hong Kong doing a good job at putting that one away. And Jared Anderson back to serve. Freshman putting some heat on this one. It'll be picked up from Onuma. Thompson goes right side now for Twyman. Twyman, I think that hit the net. No, ends up hitting Tam. So Tam's not arguing too much about that one. I thought it hit the net and went out of bounds, but I guess based on the trajectory of it, it looks like it did hit Tam. So Twyman gets the kill, 22-21, and Twyman will come back to serve. Twyman serves this one up and hits the tape and goes down. So service error for the Lions, 22 apiece. So now that will bring Tam back to serve. And with the jumper here, it's going to be picked up from Cook, taken with his hands, and that's going to be an overpass, and that's going to be put away. Anytime you're going to give Brendo an overpass like that, you know he's probably going to put it away. So 23-22, Lions trail now. And Springfield is looking to use that experience to just close this set out. Tam has this one picked up from Garcia. It's going to go back to Garcia. Swings away down the line, and that just hits the back line there. Nice swing here for the freshman, Dylan Garcia, of Los Angeles, California, Notre Dame High School. 5'11" outside freshman. And Garcia will come back to serve. Serves this one up. Tied up 23 apiece. Lily's going to go to the middle, and that one somehow is kept up. And Notosh is able to keep that one up. Back to the outside now, and having a tough time with that one's Brendo, and it's going to be Notosh who ends up tipping it back over. Back to Brando. Brando goes down the line. Nice swing in from Brando, and that is why he was the ABCA Newcomer of the Year last year and second team All-American. The sophomore Brendan Brando. And now it is set point here for Springfield College. Lions facing a set point for an opponent for the first time this season, first time in their history, as everything is going to be this year. Chris Parker back to serve. So long look at this one. He's going to take his long run up, and he's going to hit that one into the net. So into the net, 24 apiece. Lions survive the first set point. It's going to be all tied up here. Going to be Notosh now here to serve. 6'5" sophomore out of Vista, California, transfer out of Concordia University. Floats this one up. And picked up from Tam, and it's going to be a bump set. Out of system now for Brando. Brando swings away, and it's a block up at the net. Big block there from Bryce Thompson and Cody Watts. And based on the reaction, it looked like Thompson was the one who got his hands on that one. And so Lions now up 25-24. Have got the set point of their own, and Notosh will go back to serve it out. Lions float this one. Picked up here from Musa Robles. And let's go right side D-ball coming in. Blocked up at the net, and Cody Watts gets the block. And the Lions take set number one, 26-24 against Springfield College, and they go up 1-0. What a big set here for the Lions, taking set number one, and it's just a reversal of what we saw in the first exhibition match earlier today. The Lions lost that one. Actually, it was 27-25 they lost that one, but late in the set, they weren't able to close it out. And in this second game today that these two teams have played, the Lions are able to close this one out. So Lions win the first 26-24, and they will go ahead and take a quick break. Thank you guys so much again for listening to the Vanguard University Athletics broadcast here of men's volleyball. Feel free to email us, athletics, plural, athletics, at vanguard.edu. Athletics at vanguard.edu. Let us know where you're listening in from. Once again, appreciate you guys listening in. Jennifer, thank you for being the first person to say that you are listening in. And we will go ahead and take a quick break. A couple minutes here before the start of the next set. Lions up 26-24 on the pride of Springfield College. So we're back here for this second set. Lions won the first set 26-24. And it's, don't actually have the stats in front of me. My stats were not working on my phone when I was trying. Oh, they just popped up for me. The Lions hit 429 in that set. And so obviously hitting 429, you'd hope that they probably win more than 26-24. Either way, they will take it. As Tam goes back to serve this one up. Cook will pick it up. Thompson into the middle now for Notosh. And Notosh is going to put that one away. That is one of the things that Coach Rostrader has been working on is different routes here for these middles. More dynamic than just your standard quick. They're kind of coming from different zones and coming through. And worked on that. It's actually working really, really well for him so far this year. Notosh will have this one picked up and go outside now. And Notosh is actually there. Middle getting the dig. He's going to go right side. Notosh is there again, and Thompson's able to keep that one in. Notosh just puts it to the corner. Tam is there. Lily to the outside, and Notosh is there. Another dig. 3 digs in a row, and that one goes up into the rafters. And unable to get there. It's going to be anyone for the Lions. If you guys have never been in the pit before, most of you probably have not if you're listening to this broadcast. It is a very low ceiling, and it kind of goes up into the rafters. This actually used to be the Orange Coast College gym. They put it up into 3 different pieces, and they moved it here to this campus back in the 50s or 60s, I want to say. And so it's definitely got a lot of history. It's kind of a crazy gym. Great environment, though, for volleyball. You just have to be a good ball control team, though, because with that low ceiling, it just goes up into these rafters. And if it goes up there, you have no idea where it's going to go. Lions, again, hit 429 in that first set. They were led by Dylan Garcia's 4 kills. Cody Watts had 3 kills. Twyman had 3 kills. Onema had 1 kill. And it's going to be Thompson out to Onema, and Onema's going to swing away at this one. He's going to get the kill as Tam isn't able to pick that one up. Springfield College led by Brennan Brando with his 4 kills, hit 429 in that first set. 2 kills from Matt Lilly, the setter. Braden Tam had 2 kills of his own. Jared Anderson had 3 kills as well. And this one is going to be out of system, and out of system. That one is put away. Brendo is able to put that one away, and it's going to put Springfield College up 3-2. So the setter Lilly here to serve. Go outside now for Twyman. Twyman, who's sitting from the left side in this rotation, comes through and is able to tool the block, and it will go down for a kill. 3-3, and Kyle Onema will go back to serve. Onema jump serve here. Will be picked up well. And it's going to be back on the right side for Anderson, and sorry, left side for Anderson. And Anderson will put that one away. Springfield up 4-3. With their super sophomore, Brendan Brando, back to serve. Brando serves this one up on him. A fellow sophomore picks it up. And we'll go right side now for Twyman, and it's up by Lilly. Bump set, back row here for Brando, who's out of system, ends up going into the net. And it'll go down, tied up now for a piece. Subbed in, and it's going to be tipped over. Thompson's going to go back row, and on the bick is going to be Kyle Onema. Can't put that one away as Musa Robles is there, and this is going to go into the net. And you can see Brando asking immediately for Lily to kind of set that one a little bit higher so we can go up and get that. Those Lions are up 5-4. Colby Cook come in to serve. Cook floats this one and picked up from Tam. Takes it with his hands. They get it in transition. He's able to get it just off the hands there of Twyman. He's able to find Haynes and is able to get that one down for the point. 5 apiece. If you look at the Springfield roster, actually super, super young team. The only 2 that are, actually there's 3 upperclassmen. Only 1 senior on this roster though. Jojo Musa Robles, the libero out of Puerto Rico. Outside of that, just riddled with sophomores and freshmen, and so this is a team that's going to be around quite a while. And I know it's a team that from last year they lost quite a few starters. They, I think, only have 3 starters coming back from the team last season. So it's a new team, so you figure it's going to be a young team. But so far tonight, looking good. It's coming back to serve will be Sissoko. Sissoko serves this one. Picked up from Onima. It's going to go one-handed set over to Twyman, and Twyman's going to be blocked up at the net. Tam and Chris Parker are there, and they just put up a big block there on Twyman. It's going to be Springfield, who is up now 7-5. Passing Sissoko will go back to serving it. Sissoko serves this one up. Garcia with the pass, a high pass, and Garcia's going to get it back, goes up, and once again up into the rafters again. I think that helped Springfield there. Ends up going to Tam off the tape. Colby Cook out of system now for Garcia. Garcia on the triple block is going to be sent back to the line side, and it'll be a point here for the Pride. Now Sissoko, who is continuing to be the most consistent server of the night here for Springfield, will serve this one up. Serving Onima. He's going to go into now for Notosh, and Notosh comes across, and talk about that middle attack again, and Notosh is able to come across and put that one away. Great set there from Thompson. It was a good pass initially from Onima, as Caleb Twyman will come back as the Lions trail 6-8. Twyman will try to do something from the service line to get him back in. Good dig here from Brosnan, and good pass from Brosnan ends up setting up the middle attack. Going to be Chris Parker who puts that one down. 9-6 here in favor of the Pride. And that's going to be served out of bounds and out of play from Jared Anderson. And Dylan Garcia, freshman who had a really good first set and had 4 kills to lead the Lions, comes back to serve this one. Moves this one up, really dug up here from Brosnan. Right side attack. It's actually just going to be a free ball over now. Cook is going to be there. Outside now for Onima, and Onima puts that one away, and Kyle Onima is going to be someone that the Lions want to get going, and that's a great way to start. Thompson pushes him out. Great tempo and great swing here for Onima. Just there's no doubt about that one. Lions still trail 8-9 as Garcia comes back to serve. Serve this one, and that's going to go off the tape, and with the help of the equipment, that is going to be an ace. Nine to 9, thanks to an ace here from Dylan Garcia. Once again, the freshman had the first point in Vanguard history with an ace against St. Catherine. His first year Vanguard University program. Garcia serves this one up. Tam is going to be there. Great pass over to Lilly. Out of the back row is going to be Brando. Lions will pick it up. Into the middle for Notosh. Brando is there. Great pass there. Dig there from him. Anderson roll shot. Cook sees it. Going to go back into the middle. Actually going back to Lilly who gets there. Tam's going to swing away. Tries to swipe that one off of the block there of Thompson and is successfully able to do so. We saw Twyman actually making that move to the right and just hit the block there of Thompson, and wasn't able to recover quick enough. And so it's going to be a kill there for Tam, and Brendan Tam will now go back to serve. Pride up 10-9 with Tam's serve. Serve this one, takes a little bit off of it, and ends up being a free ball over. Musa Robles will pick it up, goes to the outside, and that ends up being a point here for Brando. Brando actually had to make an adjustment there and had to just kind of tip it off with his left hand, and Thompson just couldn't penetrate enough to put that one back over. 11-9 as Tam will go back to serve. Serves from Tam, and that ends up going out of play. Floater from Notosh. To the middle, actually the outside for Brennan Brando, and Brando makes no doubt about that one. Great swing here. Another one, I should just stop even saying, oh yeah, great swing, because it's just going to happen. That's what he does. It's Chris Parker, the junior middle blocker. Coming in, is going to come back, serve this one. Cook is there. Good pass from him over on the D ball for Twyman, and Twyman has that one. Looks like it was into the net. I think they're going to claim a block. At least Brando will claim a block. 13-10. It's Parker. Another jump serve here. Another good serve. That one tailed off at the end, and Garcia had a tough time with it. 14-10 now. Springfield goes on a nice little run thanks to the serve in here of Chris Parker, and the Lions, Coach Rossrider decides to call a timeout. So he'll call a quick timeout, and the Lions will talk this one over, find themselves down 10-14. We'll go ahead and take a quick break as well. Lions down, hoping to make a comeback out of this timeout. So out of the timeout, Lions trail once again 10-14. We did get another shout out here as Jeff is listening in from Berlin, Connecticut. He's a proud father of the manager for Springfield College, Evan Metzger, and didn't call out Evan there in the assistant coaches, but team managers are just as important. So Evan Metzger doing a great job. I think I saw him setting up the video early on here, just kind of gave him a head nod. So thanks so much for listening in, Jeff. Glad you're burning the midnight oil here to watch the Pride play as the Lions are able to get the point out of the timeout. Once again, if you're listening in, athletics@vanguard.edu. Jeff from Berlin, Connecticut, thanks for listening in. There's a jump serve coming here for Bryce Thompson. Serves this one up. Great pass and going to the right side and the D-ball, and I think it's going to be, it ends up being a net call. That's what I thought. There was someone going up before that ball even hit the net. I think it was Cody Watts potentially. It was either Watts or Anima. Ends up on the way up as they're swinging up. They hit the net, so it's going to be a free point, and the Lions going to respond immediately here with Cody Watts on the quick push set there. And Watts is able to put that one down. Lions still trailing 12-15 with Kyle Anima back to serve. Anima with the jump. Pass here from Brosnan. It's going to go now for Brando, and Brando swings out of bounds. So Lions will take the free point there after a miscue here from Brando. Brando, who's been pretty consistent throughout the night so far. Anima goes back, and he'll serve this one. It'll be picked up here from Tim. He's going to right side now, and right side, no doubt about that one, Brandon Brando. And he puts that one away. He'll go back to serve after another kill here for the sophomore. 6'4" outside hitter out of Manorville, New York. And picked up him, Garcia. Outside back to Garcia, and Garcia is going to get the kill. He's able to get that one off the block there of Jared Anderson. 14-16. Lions trying to claw their way back into this one. Found themselves down 4 points at one point. As we get to this middle portion of the set, the Lions were actually up 16-14 in that first set, and so tides have changed a little bit here in the second set. Tam will pick that one up, and it's going to go outside back to Tam, and Tam swings away and hits it out of bounds. He was looking for hands there. I don't think there was anything, and I think that was pretty far out of bounds as well. Either way, it's going to be a point here for the Lions, 16-15, as Colby Cook is going to float this one up. Tam is going to be there with his hands into the middle now, and that one's somehow kept alive by the Lions. Back to the back row, and Brando has that one blocked at the net by Notash, and miscommunication from the Lions. No one was there after the second ball went up, and ends up being a point here for the Pride. It's a great play, though, from the Lions to keep that one back over, and Pride were just able to put that one away and able to get the point up 17-15 now. Sissoko will go back to serve. Aston Sissoko, once again, sophomore out of Corona, California. Canyon High School, which is actually not in Corona, that is in Anaheim Hills. So it's a good volleyball program over there. Actually, I had a cousin who played for Canyon High School. Fun facts of the day. Sissoko now back to serve. Serves this one up. Picked up here from Cook. Over now for Twyman. Twyman, big swing, and the big swing is going to result in a kill, and an important kill for the Lions. 17-16, and Twyman will go back to try his hand at the service line after getting the kill. As Brosnan will come in for serve receive here. Springfield, one of the few teams, I haven't seen too many teams that use the two libero system. Brosnan you'll see come in for serve receive, and then you'll see Musa Robles come in just defensively, so this tells you that Brosnan is going to be the better passer. But defensively, Musa Robles is probably going to pick up things a little more active, at least being able to do that. So you see the two of them splitting it. So picked up from Onuma, tough pass there and a little miscommunication. And they're going to call a double, actually. So double's going to be called. There's a bump set. I think it hit two different players for Vanguard. It was hard to see from this angle. Either way, 19-16 and now 20-16 after the service ace here from Jared Anderson, and the freshman did a great job. And now 20-16, Lions will take another timeout, and we'll go ahead and take a quick break. So out of the timeout, Springfield finds themselves up 20-16 with the big server, Jarrett Anderson, back in the line. Honestly, all the servers here for Springfield are big servers, and it doesn't surprise me. Charlie Sullivan's been part of the USA volleyball system for a while, and that is it's going to be a philosophy here of USA volleyball, and you see that at the national team level, just big serves every single time, and just in volleyball in general, you see that, but Springfield for sure, they've got some heat coming from the service line. We just saw another ace here from Jared Anderson, and he'll go back to serve again. Serve this one up. Onuma is going to be there. Good pass from him in the back row. Now Onuma, big hit there, and that's going to end up being out of play from Tam. So I'm not sure what the referees, I think you can't go under the net to grab it. I'm not actually super sure what the rule is on that, so I apologize to the volleyball aficionados out there. Either way, it's going to be 21-19, and it's going to be Garcia back to serve off the tape. And we picked up here from Brosnan. Over now for Anderson on the D ball, and Cook just couldn't keep that one up. It wasn't that that one was too hot to handle. It's just, I think Cook just reacted a little bit late to it. 22-17, as Springfield now looking to close out the second set after dropping the first set. Tam back to serve again. He's going to go outside out system for Onuma. Triple block, and doesn't matter. Onuma's going to tool that one. He's going to get the kill 22-18. And Onuma this year is going to be relied on pretty heavily. He's been one of the more athletic players the Lions have. I'd say not the most athletic. Special outside hitter for the Lions. And that one's going to go off the block, and another kill here from Brennan Brando. Brando having himself a night so far. As Chris Parker will come back to serve, and Parker did a great job earlier when he came back to serve, and we'll see if he can close this one out. 23-18, Springfield up. Parker serves this one, tough one, and it's Garcia into the middle now for Watts, and Watts is going to be able to find hands and have that one go out of play. 23-19. We have a 23-19 in progress. Probably Monsters University, Monsters Inc. fans, 23-19. Bryce Thompson here to serve. Big serve here from him. Nice pickup from Tam. It's that's just unfortunate there for Cody Watts. And Watts, I think, just thought he could put that one away. Ends up tipping it, and none of the Lions were able to recover on that one. 24-19, set point coming here, and it's Matt Lilly, the junior setter out of Stony Brook, New York, to float this one. Onuma will pick it up and goes outside for Twyman. Twyman is going to be picked up here from Anderson outside for Brando. Brando and Cook is there, and it's not going to be enough. 25-19, the Pride take set number 2 and tie it up 1 set apiece. As the Lions won the first one 26-24, they dropped the second one 19-25. And honestly, it was, I would say, personally, I think the serving of Springfield is really putting the Lions on their back foot right now. That first set, they did a great job in the serve-receive game, especially as they were passing the ball and able to get those serves under control. Springfield in the second set has brought a little bit more, and the serving here has really been a difference in that serve-receive game here for the Lions. But nonetheless, tied up 1-1, so we are all fresh here, and we are going to be ready to go for the third set. We'll go ahead and take a quick break, tied up 1 apiece. Feel free, once again, email us, athletics@vanguard.edu. Thanks so much, Len, for listening in. Formerly of Manhattan Beach, California, now listening in from New York City. 2 incredible cities. And Len, thank you so much for listening in. He says go Pride as well, and the Pride right now tied up 1 apiece here with this upstart Vanguard University program. First year in competition for this program. Announced the program is going to be starting in December of 2018. 2018. Hired Brad and February of 2019, and now we're here. So really excited for this program, what we have going forward. So we'll go ahead and take a quick break. Tied up 1 apiece. All right, we are about ready here for the third set. Lions and the Pride all tied up 1 set apiece. Lions won the first one 26-24, dropping the second one 25-19. Springfield, just from the service line, really was taking it to the Lions here in that second set. And definitely a huge difference there. And, they're just starting to play a little more clean volleyball. Both these teams only really have one game or match under their belts. Springfield's first match was actually earlier today in that exhibition. And so this is kind of their second match of the year. Lions is their second match of the year. And it's going to be Dylan Garcia getting the Lions going off the rafters here. It's going to go over for Brando. Just a roll shot, picked up this time. Bump set from Thompson on him out of system. Just kind of is able to flick it over. Brando, big swing, and that's going to go into the corner. So into the corner here for Brando. Brandon Brando, another kill here from him. So my smartphone is having a tough time here picking up stats and such, but I would imagine he's probably in double digits as he went off in that second set. Big serve here again from the Pride. Another good pass. Twyman on the D ball, and he's going to end up swinging away and a little too long on that one. So Twyman hits that one out. Lions find themselves in an early 2-0 hole. So it'll be Chris Parker, middle blocker here, back to serve. Takes a little off that one. He's going now to the middle for Notosh, and that's going to end up being an under the net call. So it looks like it's an under call that might have been on Thompson. The Vanguard just stepped under the net and impeded Springfield's play. So 3-0 now. Parker here to serve again, the junior. So nice big serve all night. Garcia has a tough time up into the rafters. Bump set now. It's going to go just a free ball over for Anima. We picked up here from Parker out on the outside for Brando, and Brando goes straight down and he's going to put that one away. 4-0. Lions find themselves in this early deficit. There we go. Stats ended up working out a little bit better here, so a little better idea of what it's going to look like. The way Notosh is just going to dink that one over. It's another opportunity, and it'll put that one away. So Notosh puts away the second chance and is able to get the kill. First kill of the night here for Lions. Yeah, when I said Brando was in double figures, he definitely is. He's in 15 kills so far through just the 2 sets, hitting 440 on the night. Next closest person is going to be Jared Anderson with his 5 kills, but Brando is definitely the one just leading the charge here. He's sophomore and second-team All-American and ABCA newcomer of the year last season. Lions spread out pretty evenly. Dylan Garcia, Cody Watts, Caleb Twyman, Cal Anima all with 5 kills. Notosh has 3 kills of his own. It's going to be another kill here for the Pride, as the Pride hit 321 in that second set, 14 kills, 5 errors. Go outside for Anima. Anima off the hands there of Woolweber. To be tipped back to Anima. Anima swings away again, and Anima is going to swing into the block, and it's going to be another point here for the Pride, and the Lions just reeling here in the start of this third set, down at 6-1. First game energy is just lacking here so far. Goes outside for Anima. Anima's going to swing away again, and that time he's able to put it away. So found himself 1-on-1 on the outside. It was just him and Jared Anderson, and he ends up putting that one away. Nice sharp angle there with authority. 2-6. Bryce Thompson will come to serve. The ref's just talking a little bit to Matt Lilly, the setter. I'm not sure what he was talking to him about. Anyway, it's going to be the Lions setter Thompson here to serve. Brosnan will pass it. It goes off of the rafters again, up in the ceiling, and it'll be a point here after the ace from Bryce Thompson. I was talking about the serving here for Springfield. They have 9 service aces on the night, 8 service errors. Lions just picked up their second service ace of the night. They've got 5 errors. Especially in the men's game, service lead is a huge thing, and Thompson will go back and try to help out the stats here. Brosnan, who's been pretty lights out so far in passing tonight, so we'll put up another good pass for Lilly, who's able to just send that one over to Jared Anderson, who's able to take care of the rest. 3-7. So Brendan Brando will serve this one up again here for the Pride. He's got 3 aces on the night already to go along with his 15 kills. Brando serves this one into the net. So now it'll be Kyle Onema here to serve. Jump serve coming here from him. Nice sharp angle there. Great pass, though, coming from Brando, and that swing is going to go out of bounds from Anderson. So Lions able to get a point here off of strong serve here from Onema. It's actually a great pass from Brando as that one was tailing off from him. Onema has another opportunity here. Lions find themselves down 2 after being early in that 6-1 hole, and that one just misses on that outside line. It's going to be a free point here. 8-5. As it'll be Aston Sissoko here who will come in to serve. Sissoko with Garcia, Cook, and Onema, and receive here for the Lions. So this one up, Cook is there. So we'll put that one up, and it's Cody Watts who's able to power through and just able to get that one through the block of Chris Parker. Falls on the side of the Pride. And Cody Watts will now check out. Christian No Chance will come back in. So we've got the front row of Notash, Garcia, and Twyman. Quick little float serve. Brando. And that's a nice connection there between Lilly and Chris Parker. Parker, quick set out of the middle. We'll put that one away with authority, and it'll be Jared Anderson here, the freshman out of San Jose, California, here to serve. Anderson serves this one up. We'll see with the pass and back row now for Onema, and Onema is able to tag Musa Robles there. So Kyle Onema will get another kill, and so it'll be Caleb Twyman who will serve this one up here for the Lions. Serves this one off the tape, and picked up from Brosnan. And that one's going to go down, and it'll be a point for number 18, Chris Parker. Chris Parker, who didn't have to be a focal point of the offense last year, coming in as a junior this season. Hit pretty well, actually hit .351 last season. Didn't have too many attempts, but this year you can tell he's going to be the guy who's going to have to really hold it down in the middle. We haven't seen too much of the second middle Woolweber so far tonight, and that is Kyle Onema coming out of the back and is able to put that one away. Actually, sorry, yeah, out of the back row, is able to put that one away. So 10-8 now. And Garcia serves this one up. Brosnan. The pass to Lilly to the outside for Brando, and that's picked up here from Twyman into the now for Notash, and Notash, no, they're going to call a lift, and so they call Notash on the lift there, or the throw is what they call it. Technically it's a lift, but they call the throw, so Notash won't get the kill, and it's going to end up being a point here for Springfield. So it's 11-9 now in favor of the Pride. Parker serves this one into the net. So 11-9 now after that one. It was 11-8, now 11-9. Notash. He picked up this time from Musa Robles, and it's out of the back row. No block up, but Garcia is there. Over now for Onema. Onema swipes that one off, and he's going to have to bump set this one over now for Garcia, and Garcia out of system. Can't get that one to go. Looked like Twyman was actually kind of winding up for that one. You wonder if you want to see Twyman hit that one out of system a little bit better from the back row. Nonetheless, it's going to be a point here after the error from the Lions. Cook, and over now, and it's going to be kill here for Dylan Garcia. Garcia is able to tool the block there. So now Lions trail 10-12, and it's Bryce Thompson here to serve again. Thompson serves this one up down the line to Tam. Tam, nice pass there. It's going to go right side for Brando, and it's going to end up being a kill here for Brando. 10 serving 13. As Brendan Brando will serve up another tough one here. Cook is able to take that one with his hands, and it's over now for Cook. Cook just swipes it over. Lilly will pick it up. Right side now for Anderson. Anderson off the block, picked up this time from Thompson. Over now for Twyman, and Twyman is going to be blocked up at the net. Jarrett Anderson gets his hands over, penetrates, and is able to put that one back over on the side of the Lions. As Twyman couldn't get the kill. Instead, it's going to be blocked. 14-10, Lions trailing. Cook will pick this one up. We'll go over now for Onema on the right side, and is able to get it. Find the hands there of Woolweber. So after the kill from Onema, he will rotate now to the back row and come back to serve. Onema, the one picked up from Brando. Right side for Anderson, and that one is somehow kept alive, but ended up going down for the kill. Lions really late to get over there for Jared Anderson's swing. And that was just a testament to a good set there from Lilly. Held it and was able to push it out real quickly, good tempo, and him and Anderson showing a nice connection early on in the season. Soko will go back to serve. Soko takes a little off of it, and it's going to be a free ball over. Picked up from Lilly. Over now to the right side again for Anderson. Anderson was looking for a touch, isn't going to find it, hits it over the block and out of bounds. And so it's going to be a point here for the Lions, and Colby Cook will come to serve. And that will be an ace. So on the float serve here from Colby Cook, he's able to get the ace. Apologies there, I had to sneeze and ended up happening there. And so Colby Cook will come back to serve again. Lions trail 13-15. Cook another float serve. Picked up from Brando. It's going to go to the middle, and it's going to be Notosh who's there. And it's going to go right side now for Anderson. Anderson to have that one go off the head of Bryce Thompson. So Thompson gets tagged there. Looks like he's all right. It's a big swing, though, from the freshman, Jarrett Anderson. You can tell right now why he was named a preseason All-American honorable mention. Not many freshmen have that happen, but that's something that Anderson has. And that right there is a big swing. Nice job there from Notosh, him and Thompson. Thompson shown is not affected at all by that last swing. And going right up and at him is Notosh, and puts that one away. 16-14. Caleb Twyman will come here to serve. Twyman soars that one out of bounds. So Twyman sees someone go out, and so it's going to give the point here to the Pride, and Tamsin come back to serve for Springfield, and he does the same thing that Caleb Twyman does, just skies it up a little bit. Lions will take the point and still pull it within two, and Dylan Garcia will here come to serve. And Garcia, good swing there, good pass out from Brosnan. Over now, right side, D-ball coming for Anderson. He swings out of play, though. Jared Anderson, you can tell he's got a good arm, good special arm, nice physical presence out there, and just trying to figure it out and be a little more consistent. You can tell why this freshman is such a highly touted player, and I think he's going to be a good one here for Springfield moving forward. This Garcia, the freshman for the Lions, takes a little bit off that one. Lilly into the middle, and it's going to be picked up. Not sure what's going on here, who even touched that ball, and up at the net, it's going to be 4 hits. I do think that's actually the right call. I think that there were 4 hits. I thought that there were 2 Springfield players who touched it on that first initial ball. As Thompson ended up, I couldn't actually tell if Thompson won that joust or not. Either way, it's going to be a point here, as I think Thompson ended up losing the joust at the net. Didn't matter as the Lions got the point. 17 apiece, though. Garcia is going to have that one off the tape. That was starting to tail like it might have gone into the court. Not going to be the case, though. 18-17 as Parker will come to the back row. Will Weber back up front here. The junior Parker here serves this one up. Clips the tape. Cook is able to get there. Over now for Onema. Onema swings away, and Tam is there. Tam can't be there, actually. Tam is there, but he can't get that one up, so Kyle Onema will get the point. 18-18 now. Over now, it's going to be just a little roll shot. Nice job there from Twyman. It's going to go over to the right side. D-ball here for Anderson, and Anderson's going to swing, and that's going to go out of play. So energy coming here for the Lions, the same energy we saw in that first set. It was a great play there from Twyman just to keep that one up on the little roll shot from Brando. And Brando, I'm sure, thought that was going to go down. And Twyman says no, and the Lions are able to get the point after the mistake here from Jared Anderson. So Lions find themselves up 19-18 here in this third set against Springfield College, the Pride of Springfield, Massachusetts. Once again, if you guys are listening in, email us athletics@vanguard.edu. Thank you to all of you who have listened, especially those from the East Coast. We've got a couple from Connecticut, from New York City listening in. Thank you guys. We also have Lance Watts listening in as well. Thank you guys. Lance and Valerie Watts are listening in from Clovis, California. Looking forward to seeing you guys here on Friday night on what should be a nice matchup. I believe that they play at Hope International on that night. And so that'll be a fun one as well. And then Candy Onema and Rosie, Kyle's grandma, well, Kyle's mom, Candy, and Kyle Onema's grandma, listening in from Lynchburg, Virginia as well. See visiting Brett out there in Lynchburg, I'm assuming, as he's an assistant coach over at Liberty University. So thank you guys so much for listening in. And thank you all for the East Coast. Like I said, we've got a couple people listening from Connecticut, from New York City. We've got Lynchburg, Virginia. You guys are, like I said, burning that midnight oil out there. 11:15, almost 11:15 out there. 8 o'clock here as our 7 o'clock game time start. Lions and the Pride tied up one apiece, 19-18 here in this third set, and it's going to be set a little bit inside. It's going to be blocked up at the net, and the Lions just unable to figure it out, unfortunately, up at the net. That was just kind of a point I'm sure that they would like to have back. It looked like it was an easy ball that was going to come back over, and no one reacted for the Lions. So tied up 19 apiece. The timeout here for Coach Charlie Sullivan ends up working as they're able to side out of the timeout. Matt Lilly, the float serve coming from the setter. Cook will pick that one up and go out now for Onema, and Onema almost has one sent back over. Great play, though, from the libero Musa Robles to keep that up. Onema will have another opportunity in that one. He leaves no doubt. Kyle Onema leaves no doubt on that second one. That first one is a great play there, actually, from Musa Robles to keep that one in play. As he will check out, and the other libero, Brosnan, will come back in to pass. This one is going to go right to him. Good pass again. Lily's going to go to the middle, and first time tonight we've been able to see Thomas Wohlweber. Wohlweber, the 6'5" junior middle blocker out of Oceanside, New York, puts that one away. Tied up at 20 apiece now. It'll be the always dangerous Brennan Brando here back to serve. Brando has that one picked up from Garcia. Right side now for Onema, one-on-one, and that's up into the rafters. Who knows where that's going? Robles knows where that one's going. Ends up being blocked back up at the net. Over now right side for Anderson. Anderson has that one hit high hands. Back here for Thompson. He's going to go back to Onema. Onema has to make an adjustment, and Lilly comes across. It's just going to be a free ball coming now. Watts will pick it with his hands. Over now back for Watts. Watts had no one up to block him, just couldn't put it away, and that is going to be put away from Anderson. Anderson, smart play there, swiping off the block there of Twyman. And the Lions had a few opportunities there to put that point away. Couldn't do it. Find themselves down now 21-20. And so Springfield will have Brando coming back to serve as they find themselves up 21-20. Picked up here from Cook. Right side for Onema. Onema, no doubt there. From the right side, he will take that swing, and he will jog back, ready for the serve here, looking to put a little pressure on the service line, 21 apiece. So Onima is able to put away his 11th kill of the night, leads the Lions. It's going to be picked up well here from Brosnan into the middle, blocked up at the net. Lilly's going to go to the right side for Anderson, and Anderson, a good job there, is able to tool that one off the block of the fellow freshman Dylan Garcia. Two freshmen going at it up at the net, Anderson and Garcia. Springfield takes a 22-21 lead, and Aston Sissoko will come in as a serving specialist. Takes his 5-step run up and is able to have that one picked up from Cook. Into the middle now. No, it's going to be at the back row on the bick there from Onima, and that'll be a kill for Onima. And that was a great play. It had me fooled up here. Watts goes up and commits to that pretty tough. And then Onima just flies out of the back row. Always a fun play to see in the men's game when you see a quick bick like that. And Onima is able to put away his 12th kill here of the night off of that one. Colby Cook will float serve this one to Tam. He's going to go into the middle. Cook is going to be there off the block. And Onima again out of the back row. Brando is there, though. And it's going to be Brando out of the back row. They're looking for a touch. No touch is going to be had. And it's going to go out of bounds, 23-22. Most of the Springfield College players were calling for a touch there, and they're going to end up calling a timeout instead. So Charlie Sullivan calling another timeout. Lions up now 23-22 in what has been a back and forth third set here between two what I'd say is pretty fairly evenly matched teams. You know, obviously it's early in the season, and so Springfield College is trying to find their rhythm, but the Lions have only played one match as well, and so they're all trying to kind of figure each other out. So it's been a good matchup so far between these two teams. It's been just really fun, good volleyball to watch. So once again, thank you everyone who is listening in. It looks like Javi as well as Nick are listening in from Springfield College. They're from Townhouse number 6 over there. Listen in and go Pride, obviously. A lot of Springfield following here. And this is a Springfield College program that is so well renowned across the country. Division III program, 11-time national champions. Lost in the semifinals last year, but before that they were champions in 2017 and 2018. Nick and Javi, thank you guys for listening in out from Springfield College and listening to the broadcast tonight. Once again, if you're listening in, athletics at vanguard.edu. And I appreciate all the Springfield fans listening in as well as the Lions fans listening in. Actually, quite a few Springfield fans here in attendance tonight. And that's, again, always shows a great following when you've got a lot of attendance at away games. That's a good dig there and somehow kept alive. No Tasha's just going to be able to tip it over. Right side again for Anderson, and Garcia just couldn't get that one to go. And so now it's going to be a kill out of the timeout for Anderson. Exactly what you want to do. You want to side out at a high percentage, especially out of a timeout. And so tied up at 23 apiece. The freshman Jared Anderson will come back to serve. Anderson, I've been impressed by him so far. The freshman right side out of San Jose, out of the Harker School. And he's going to serve that one into the net. I will call that the curse of the commentator. Just when you give anyone any credit, it ends up going out of bounds. 24-23 set point now. We've got Cameron Wade checking in for the first time. The libero out of Dana Point. Transfer out of Fontbonne University, another Division III school. It's going to be a free ball over for set point here. Notosh is going to be able to pick it up, and that is going to be a beach set that is not going to be called very well here in the indoor. So that is going to be called a lift. Like I said, if Notosh is playing on the beach here in Huntington Beach or Newport Beach, it's probably a great set. But in indoor, can't hold on to the ball that long. So ends up being a point here. Tam is going to go back to serve, checks his hair out on the far side. The sophomore out of Hong Kong, Braden Tam. Looks like most of Springfield's actually doing this 5-step jump serve, and it's been pretty effective so far tonight. It's just a little off that one. Onima picks it up into the middle now for Notosh, and Notosh is going to put it away. So Notosh, who's already been called for a throw earlier in this set, isn't called for it on this one, but ends up going over the ball on that one, doesn't come from under and then throws it down. So it's 25-24, and Dylan Garcia will come back to try to serve this one out and serve this set out. 25-24, Lions looking to take the 2-1 lead. And that one's off the tape. Bronson, who has been fantastic so far in serve receive. Over now for Onaman. Onaman takes a little off that one, and it's going to be a tough set. Picked up here from Notosh. Back out for Onaman. Onaman, big swing, big kill. And the Lions are going to take set number 3 by a score of 26-24, identical to the first set that they won. And so now the Lions go up 2-1, and we are guaranteed 4 games here. Could be going to 5. But we will see what happens here in this 4th set. Lions up 2-1 after winning the first one, 26-24, dropping the second set, 25-19, and then just winning this tough 3rd set, 26-24. So we will be back. Once again, if you're listening in to us, feel free, email us, athletics@vanguard.edu. Let us know where you're listening from. Once again, Springfield fans, really appreciate you guys emailing in today. Love watching your team compete here in the pit. Really looking forward to a 4th set. So we'll take a break, and we'll be right back for the 4th set here. All right, we're about ready here for this 4th set. Lions up 2-1 here on the pride of Springfield College, the number 2 ranked team in NCAA Division III. 11-time Division III national champs and fantastic program. It's kind of like a tale of two opposites here. You've got Vanguard University. This is an NAIA program in their first season ever of competition. This is an inaugural team for them, and you've got such a storied program as Springfield College coming out. They make this trip every year during Martin Luther King. Generally, we'll play Hope International, some other teams like Orange Coast College, another local community college. Now have another opportunity to play another NAIA opponent in Vanguard University. So once again, thank you guys all for listening in. We've got listeners from Connecticut, from Virginia, from New York City. We've got listeners from Massachusetts, obviously, and here in Southern California as well. So thank you guys all for listening in. Also have Mimi Moyer listening in from Amherst, Massachusetts, and family also listening in Hawaii, Connecticut, and Tennessee. So let's just add some more states to this as the Lions get going here with Kristen Notosh. And Notosh is able to start the Lions with a big kill out of the middle. And it's going to be in the middle again. So right back-to-back here. 2 middle attacks, first from the Lions from Notosh, and then the Pride come through with Woolweber. And Woolweber, the 6'5 junior out of Oceanside, New York, coming across with a nice kill there. Brando, another strong serve from him. High ball for Anima, has a really tough time with that one. Ends up going to Musa Robles. Over now, right side for Anderson. Anderson's going to power through the block there and get the point 2-1 here in favor of the Pride. Brando leading all attackers so far tonight. 17 kills, hitting .333. Also has 3 service aces. Jared Anderson, the freshman, right behind him with 13 kills. Those two have definitely been carrying the Springfield College load, though no one else has more than 4 kills for the Pride. Lions, meanwhile, are led by Kyle Anima with his 14 kills, and that's going to be another ace here for Brando. Kyle Anima's got 14 kills. Notosh has 7 kills. Twyman's got 5. Watts with 6. Dylan Garcia with 6. They've got 3 aces on the night. He's going to go outside now for Anima. Anima and Robles is going to be there. Bumps it now for Tam. Tam swings away off of the hands, and it'll pick up from Garcia. Into the middle now for Watts. Good pick up though here from Lilly. Over now for Anderson, and Twyman's going to keep that one up. And Thompson now for Anima. Lilly's there again. Bumps it now over for Anderson. Anderson's going to be blocked. Cody Watts is there. Penetrates and puts that one down for the block. Big block there from the freshman Cody Watts. Once again, he's only been playing volleyball for 11, 12 months now. Just picked up the sport, and Coach Rostrad is really excited about his development here moving forward. The freshman, he is coming to us from Clovis Buchanan High School. Really good program there here in Central California. It's the Lions' 4th block here on the night. Both teams have 4 blocks here on the night, so the game at the net has been relatively the same. Like I said, Springfield has just done a great job from the service line so far tonight. Bryce Thompson's going to serve that one into the net. It'll be a point here for the Pride, 4-2, in favor of the visitors out of Massachusetts. And the sophomore Aston Sissoko will serve this one up. Sissoko serves this one. Cook is able to be there. Good pass over to Thompson, and right down the line is going to be Kyle Anima, and Anima puts away another kill. This time from the right side. He's going to jog back to serve as he transitions to the back row. Springfield's second libero, Brosnan, will come back in. Brosnan, who's been the libero who has specialized in services, especially these topspin serves, has been nailed so far tonight. Anima is going to serve him, and just as I say that, Anima ends up getting an ace here on Brosnan. And Anima will come back to serve this one up again. And serves Brosnan again, same type of serve, and Cody Watts is going to go a little too far over the net there. So no real complaints here for the Lions, but Watson, once again, talk about all the potential in the world, but once again, only been playing the game for a little bit less than a year, so a little experience here or there coming across. Got really excited, I think, about that one. Good pass here from Anima. He's going to go outside now for Garcia, and Garcia with the big swing on the outside is able to get that one off the block of Matt Lilly. Tools block here for Dylan Garcia. Garcia was pretty quiet in that second set overall, so he went off in the first set, had 4 kills, and since then had only had 2. Cook will serve this one up again. Tam back over to Tam, who has a kind of stutter step there. Cook is going to be there, and Thompson has to push Notosh out of the way. And unfortunately for them, Thompson was unable to recover there. And it's going to be a point that just falls on the side of the Lions. Some miscommunication. So Braden Tam, the server here for Springfield. And Tam, another serve here off the tape. This time it was picked up from Garcia, who will get it back in transition and finds that back corner. So Musa Robles ends up letting that one go and frustrated himself there after it goes by. He knew, yeah, definitely was in that back corner. Just misjudged it there. So it's tied up at 6 apiece. And it'll be Twyman here. The junior serves this up. Brosnan is going to go out now, and that's a block up at the net. Big solo block there from Bryce Thompson. And he does it to the main man, Brennan Brando. Big block here from Thompson. He's able to put that one down for a point for the Lions, and they take that 7-6 lead. Twyman, another topspin serve. Tam has that one off of the roof here and ends up going down as Notosh is able to just put that one back over the net. A good active play there at the net from Notosh. Like I said, the ceilings here in the pit at Vanguard University. This is a building that was built in, I don't even know when it was built. I think it was like the, 40s, 50s, something like that. Ends up being put into 3 pieces. Was the gym over at Orange Coast College. Was shifted over here to the air base, which used to be here at Vanguard University. This campus was on an air base, and it is now the gym here of choice, just low ceilings. I don't know the exact number. I'm pretty sure it's 25, and that one is out of bounds. And so the Lions were actually saying that that was a no touch there, and in between them saying it was a no touch, Lily actually, I think, did the right thing. I think that was Lily who tried to set it over. The Lions were kind of complaining that it went off the net, and Lily just tried to place that one back over where the Lions weren't, and it was actually a pretty good heads-up play there from him. Just didn't fall, and it goes out of bounds. And so we'll get a timeout after that kind of weird play there. The Pride call a timeout, finding themselves down at 9-3. So we've got some more shout-outs listening in, and you guys all stay up late over there, and I love it. So glad you guys are listening in to some men's volleyball tonight. We've got listeners coming in. Diane is listening in from Old Forge, Pennsylvania. Thank you so much. We'll add Pennsylvania to the list of states listening in tonight. Appreciate that. We've also got Taylor listening in from Massachusetts. Go Pride. So many Pride fans listening in, and you know what? Truly, you guys have pride for your school and for Springfield College. I mean, like I said, I was super excited to see when Coach Rostrader had this scheduled on and it was going to be a home game, because I'm like, you know what, I get to call a Springfield College game. And I think it's been super special to see them here in this gym tonight. Such an esteemed program. So much respect for the program at the Division III level. Just to be so dominant as they are at that level. And I know Coach Rostrader is excited that he's able to put this schedule together and get Springfield on there. He's playing not only them, he's playing a slew of Division I, Division II opponents. He's got not Hope International. He's got Concordia University on the schedule, UC San Diego. He also has Cal State Northridge on the schedule, as well as Grand Canyon University and UC Santa Barbara. Coach Rostrader wanted to play the best this year, even though it was the first season here for Vanguard Athletics, men's volleyball. He wanted to play the best, and he's put the best on the schedule. And just right there, that's a big block on Dylan Garcia. Garcia is blocked back, and right out of the timeout, Springfield's able to side out, get the point, 9-7 here. Going back to the schedule, just excited to see a lot of good quality teams that this Vanguard team is going to be playing this year. Springfield being the first of many quality opponents. There we go, and that's going to be a quick one into the middle, and it's going to end up being a lift called, and Notasha is going to be called second time for kind of that throw/lift. You see it every once in a while when the connection is off with the setter in the middle. That setter just has to make an adjustment and kind of throw it down. Sometimes they get called for it, sometimes they don't. Got called for it that time. Line still up 9-8. Parker back to serve. Big jump off the tape there. Good job from Cook. And out of the back row, it is Kyle Onema. And Kyle Onema flies out of the back row and puts that one down. Onema, the sophomore out of Long Beach City College, was named the California Community College top player last year. And if you guys know anything about California Community College volleyball, top volleyball in the country. And for the community college level or junior college level, and he was named the top player out of the California community colleges last year. Lions super excited to have him here on this roster, not just as a volleyball player, but as a person. Incredible young man that is going to be making a huge impact on and off the court. And that is going to be an ace here for the freshman, Dylan Garcia. Garcia comes back, swings away at this one, 11-8 now. The Lions find themselves up in this fourth set. They lead 2-1 right now after winning the first and third sets by an identical 26-24 score. They drop the second set 19-25. Garcia looks to go across his body that time, finding that far corner. Isn't going to find it, ends up going out. 11-9. It's a float serve here from Lily. And it's going to be kind of an over the back one there from Notosh, and it's going to be just a swing away and isn't going to go over the net. Woolweber just tried to dink that one over. Notosh was going to be there either way. I think Notosh probably would have put that one away had that gone over the tape, but just didn't go over the tape. And it'll be Notosh here back to serve. 12-9, Lions find themselves up. Tam with the pass here, and it's going to go to the right side for Brennan Brando. And Brando has been a little quiet here in this set. They're going to need him to get going here. Him and Jared Anderson have really led the charge so far tonight. That was Brando's 18th kill of the night. Anderson's got 14 of his own. Brando, another big serve here. Anima picks it up, and it's going to be joust up at the net. Sent back over to the Pride side. Anderson tips that one over, and Cook just couldn't keep that one up. Cook was there. That was actually kind of a funny play. Cook looked like he was there and just wasn't able to put that one up. So it's 12-10 now. Brando has not just done it from the attack, but from the service line. He's got 4 aces on the night and serves that one out of play. And the Vanguard bench making it known how many service errors the Pride have tonight. That was their 12th service error of the night. They have 10 aces, though, and that's what you got to do. As Anima is able to put away the overpass there, 14-11. Big serve from Bryce Thompson. Thompson actually has 1 service ace on the night, but he's put a lot of pressure on the Pride so far between the serve of Thompson, Twyman, Anima. Those three is definitely bring it from the service line. And we are going to get a timeout here from Coach Sullivan and the Pride as they find themselves down 14-11 here in this fourth set. And they find themselves down 2-1 as well. So this is a match a game that they cannot lose because it'll be game over for them. But once again, we'll go back to the schedule here for the Lions. They will take a couple days off, and they welcome Concordia University here to the pit on Wednesday, and that's going to be a special game for Coach Ross Stratter, as that is his alma mater, and he will invite them back here to the pit and what should be a really good matchup between the two teams. Concordia University actually just knocked off University of Southern California in a matchup, and so that will be, I think, a fun matchup and a really good test here for the Lions as they come out there. Then from there, they move into conference play where they go on the road. They will play at Hope International on Friday, and then they will go out to Arizona where they will play Ottawa University out of Arizona as well as Arizona Christian University, and come back home for a couple matches against reigning NAI national champ Benedictine University, and then they will play UC San Diego, who just knocked off UCLA. So tough schedule here for the Lions. They're up for it, though, as sophomore Bryce Thompson here, up 14-11, will come back to serve. Thompson serves this one up, picked up from Brando. Right side now for Anderson. Anderson has it blocked, and it's going to be picked up this time from Thompson. Cook is going to go to Anima, has to come inside out of system, and he will be blocked. 3-man block up at the net, and it looks like Woolweber is the one who got his hands on that one. Coaches, I think we're looking for a lift there, as they thought that what Anderson had done was similar to Notash's call, that he got called on the lift earlier. Not the case, though. And so back to serve will be Sissoko, 14-12. Sissoko been consistent from the service line all night, the sophomore. Serves this one up, and it'll be picked up this time from Garcia. Into the middle now for Watts, and Watts is going to put that one away. And he ends up going over the top. And once again, it's the motion. If you come from under the ball and then are able to throw it down, then that's going to be called for a lift. In this case, this one actually was essentially set into Watts' hand. So Watts actually was on top of it and essentially just continued his motion down. So even though it wasn't a straight hit, it wasn't necessarily a throw either. Hopefully that makes sense. And that's going to be an error here from Anima. It's going to be on the line. Service error will be called, 15-13. Jared Anderson now will come back to serve. The freshman right side out of San Jose, California. An impressive freshman so far tonight. Anderson serves this one up. Cook will pick it up. Thompson's going to go back row for Onema. Onema, a nice dig there from Anderson. Bump set now for Anderson. I'm not sure if he was ready for that one. Ends up being to Cook. Thompson into the middle now for Watts, and now to the middle now for Woolweber. Has that one picked up here from Cook. Picked up nicely here from Tam. Tam, I'm not sure what's going on. Who's going for that one? Ends up being Parker. And out of the back row, it's going to be Onema, and Parker had no idea. I mean, Parker knew. He just kept his hand up there, but Parker actually was taken away by the great commit there from Cody Watts, and Onema coming away out of the back row from the Bic. And Parker actually just had his hand up. He wasn't even facing the ball. Ends up hitting that right hand, one-handed stuff block there, solo block. And that was a great play there from Parker. Like I said, don't know if he knew much about it, but he will take it all the time. And you see Onema back there just kind of laughing about that one. It's a good play overall there from the middle out of New York. 15-14 now after the block here from Springfield. And we're actually going to get a setter change. Matt Lilly is going to check out of the game, and Brian Stewart will check in. Actually, it's not a setter change. There's looks like a blocker matchup here is what they're going to go for. Brian Stewart, the right side out of Ukaipa. It's going to be a roll shot here from Garcia. Nice pickup here. Bump set from Brando. And the swing here, first swing of the night for Brian Stewart. Fresh off the bench. He's going to go out of bounds and 16-14. You see that every once in a while. You take the setter out, bring him in the right side. You can come in, and especially as you're serving, try to get a bigger blocker up there. Didn't work out well for him that time. Brando will pick this one up. Right side attack now for Anderson. Anderson, nice swing there from the right side, and the freshman puts it away 16-15. And Anderson just got his 16th kill of the night. Tough pickup here from Onema. It's going to go to Garcia. Kind of has the sky, and that one is pancaked over and ends up being a point here for the Lions. So Garcia actually looked like he jumped a little bit early, and all he could really do was tip over the block there. But the timing of the block just missed on that one. Ends up falling down for the point here for the Lions as they find themselves up 17-15 as Caleb Twyman will come to serve. Serves this one up and just misses that back corner. And so that's going to be the 12th service error of the night for the Lions. They only got 5 service aces. Generally like to see that a little bit better for ratio here. Serving's been tough, though. I will say the service aces don't always tell the story. The Lions have put Springfield out of system quite a bit as Kyle Onema out of the back row again. And Onema is going to pick up his 18th kill of the night to go along with his 1 service ace. And he now ties Brendan Brando for the lead for kills tonight. Both are with 18 kills. Brando, once again, kind of a little quiet here in this set. If you're a Springfield fan, you'd like to see him get going. Right side now for Anderson. Anderson's actually had the hot hand so far, though. And so Anderson is going to get the kill from the right side. Going to get his 17th kill of the night. It's again between Anderson on the right side, Brando on the left side. They've been pretty consistently getting kills from either of those. Those two have been pretty automatic between them. Just a matter of the Lions can continue to serve tough here. Lilly will come back and serve this one. We'll go to Garcia on the outside for Onema. Onema swings out of bounds. And it looks like going down on that one is going to be Woolweber. Looks like Woolweber's all right. Actually, I couldn't tell if that was Woolweber who went down or Anderson. I think it was Woolweber. Looked like it was Woolweber that went down. Looks like he's all right, though. After that one, came down. Looked like rolled the ankle. Either way, we are tied up now 18 apiece, and it will be the setter Matt Lilly here who will come to serve. Lilly serves a floater into the tape and down on the side of Springfield College. So 19-18. Notosh up 19-18. We picked up here and goes to the right side for Brando, and Brando, they end up calling the touch here. I thought that actually hit most of the net, though. Anima is saying it didn't hit him at all, and so ends up being called as a touch, and so it would be a point here, tied up 19 apiece. Brando now back to serve. Picked up well here from Garcia, out to Anima. Anima, big swing, bigger block on the outside. Huge block on the outside there from Anderson. And Anima was just swinging away at that one. I'm not sure. You have to think maybe he was just frustrated at the missed call that he thought was a missed call at the last point. He just swung away, swings into the block. Big block from Anderson. That's a potential momentum change there, as the Pride now take the 20-19 lead, and Coach Rostrader is going to call a quick timeout. So once again, thank you guys, everyone, for listening in tonight to this broadcast here from Vanguard University Athletics. We really appreciate you guys listening in. My name is Mike Teague, one of the Associate Athletic Directors here. And yeah, just super thankful to be having men's volleyball here in the gym. This is a new program for us. We started the program just less than a year ago that we hired Brad. And since then, he's gone on the recruiting trail. He said, hey, Brad, we need to field a team for next year. And he got us going. Really thankful to have him and his guys here on board. Again, the culture of this team has been incredible. They've added such a great dynamic here to this university and have provided just such a positive outlook on just everything here at Vanguard. They attend almost every single event. They are leaders kind of within this community, even though they're all new on campus. And so far this year, things are looking pretty promising. They had their first ever victory in the program as they were able to defeat St. Catherine, University of St. Catherine, and that was last week. Not even last week, that was 3 days ago. I feel like it was last week. It's been a long week, guys. And now they've got Springfield College, perennial power in Division III. Anima is able to pass that one over to Twyman. Twyman's got no one there on the block. And you know what, that's actually surprising me. Twyman hasn't been set more. Anima has gotten all the attention so far, and Twyman is just as capable there on the right side, and hasn't gotten too many swings so far tonight. And right there, didn't have any block up. He's able to put it away. Thompson has one picked up from Brendo. Over now for Anderson. Anderson is going to tool that one off the block and out of bounds. Anderson has done a great job in this set, stepping up, the big freshman out of San Jose. And has been such a huge weapon on that right side for the Pride tonight. I believe he just put away his 18th kill of the night. Soko here's going to go to serve up into the rafters here from Garcia. And it's going to be a double called. So a double will be called on Bryce Thompson. Caleb Twyman came through and the nice swing afterward. But the double will be called, so now it is 22-20. Sissoko will here now come back to serve. Sissoko into the net, 21-22. Sissoko with the service error. Anima here to serve. Brendo, good pass there, and tough one for Lilly, and Lilly is actually going to be called on the over touch there. So I thought Lilly did a good job of picking that one up. Once again, my angle is I'm looking right where you guys are looking at the camera, but the referee deemed that he touched that ball when it was already over the plane and on Vanguard's side. And so big serve from Anima, even though it doesn't get an ace, it results in a point. Anima again, another big serve. Brosnan, nice job there. Right side for Anderson, and Cook somehow keeps it up, and the Lions will keep it up. Cook, nice job there. Lilly, right side, and that'll be a point for the Lions. Huge point there for the Lions. They were saved by the pit here, as that ball looked like it was going to go well out of bounds. Ends up just clipping the roof here and stays in. Lions are able to keep it. And Kyle Anima will come back to serve again. Lions up 23-22. Anima serves this one up, picked up from Tam, and Lily has a great job there keeping that one up. Tam will keep it over. Cook, and it's in the back row for Anima. Kyle Anima with the huge kill out of the back row, and it will give the Lions set point now, 24-22. And Anima just carrying the team here at the end of this set. Set point and match point now here for the Lions against Springfield College. Anima, big serve and off the tape here. Bumps it over for Tam. Tam off hands there. Anima for Thompson. Back to Anima. Anima back row, and saw he wanted that one. Ends up going out of play. Everyone knew where that one was going. Kyle Anima trying to pick up his 20th kill of the night. He's got 19 kills so far, leading the team. No one else for the Lions is in double figures so far tonight. So now this will go back to the freshman, Jared Anderson. Match point here for the Lions. Jared Anderson, the freshman, back to serve for Springfield. And Anderson's got 2 aces on the night, 18 kills as well. Anderson serves this one up. He'll picked up from Cook. Thompson outside for Garcia, and Garcia is going to be blocked up at the net. Matt Lilly is there, as well as, looks like Parker was there as well. So Chris Parker, Matt Lilly are able to knock that one down and stave off the set point, and it is tied up 24 apiece in what has been an exciting matchup so far tonight. And Dylan Garcia had the opportunity to put that one away, but it was Springfield who comes across and penetrates well at the net. So tied up 24 apiece. Man, what an incredible matchup this has been so far today between the Lions and the Pride. Once again, these two teams played earlier today in an exhibition match. Well, it was an exhibition match for the Lions. It was actually a countable game for Springfield. So Springfield technically is 1-0 coming into this one. Didn't count against the record for the Lions. But Springfield won that one in 3 sets, in 27-25, 25-14, 25-14. But in that match, the Lions really didn't play too many of their main contributors. Kyle Anima didn't play, Kirsten Notash didn't play, Caleb Twyman didn't play, Colby Cook, Dylan Garcia. None of them played. It was really Cody Watts and Bryce Thompson, the two that played for the Lions. And so essentially Springfield seeing a new team here in this second matchup of the day. And so tied up 24 apiece, and the freshman Jared Anderson will come back to serve. Anderson's had a huge night so far, 18 kills. Does have 11 errors, but it's kind of to be expected with a freshman. You're going to get fired. And that is going to be an ace, and that's that fire we're talking about here. So Jared Anderson comes through a big ace here, 25-24. And Springfield College now has set point. Anderson showing some ice in his veins here so far tonight. And he'll go at this one. Picked up here from Garcia at the net. And Watts does a good job getting his hands on that one. It's going to go just over the net. So now into the back row. And it's going to be Cook who somehow picks it up. Right side now for Anderson on the D-ball. And Anderson puts it away. And that is going to be a kill and a set here for Springfield College. So now it goes to 5 sets here. What an incredible match so far here. Lions drop the set 24-26. Going to 5 now between these two teams. And the Lions had set point at 24-23. They just couldn't finish it off. And it was behind the arm of Jarrett Anderson that really got them going. So he gets an ace and a big kill from the right side. 19th kill of the night for Anderson. And it is now going to be going to 5. We've got some overtime. Free volleyball here tonight in the pit in Costa Mesa, California. Thank you guys so much for joining. For those on the East Coast, I'm sorry we're going to have to keep you up past midnight tonight. But you know what? It's Martin Luther King weekend. I hope you guys all have a long weekend. So lose some sleep tonight and then get some rest on Sunday and then just hang out on Monday, you know? So we'll go ahead and take a break as we go into this 5th set, tied up 2 sets apiece between the Lions and the Pride. Well, you know what? We knew it wasn't going to be a fast night, and it hasn't been. I'm totally enjoying it. We're having a great time here. 5th set. Our concession stand loves this. I've seen some people go buy some popcorn and some water. Once again, no air conditioning in this gym. We had 2 basketball games here before this match, and so it's a little swampy, as we like to say, here in the pit tonight. But, man, so excited. 5th set will be coming up here. All tied up, 2 sets apiece after Lions took the 1st and 3rd set. And the Pride took the even sets, 2nd and 4th. So who knows what's going to happen here. But so far tonight, both teams are playing extremely well. Springfield College led with 19 kills by Brennan Brando as well as Jarrett Anderson. Both of them have 19 kills, the sophomore and the freshman. The future is bright, Springfield, let me tell you, between those 2 guys. I'm sure you guys already knew that. Kyle Onema leads the Lions with 19 kills as well. Dylan Garcia will pick this one up. Notosh will go to the outside for Twyman. Picked up this time here from Musa Robles. Right side for Anderson, and Anderson's going to be blocked. So first point here of this 5th set, Anderson is blocked by Onema. And Notosh will now come back to serve. Sophomore transfer out of Concordia University. He's got 8 kills tonight, as well as 3 digs and 2 blocks. Outside now for Anderson, and Garcia's going to be there. That's going to stay in. Lilly is able to pick that one up. Over now for Brando. Oh, man, and the Lions just miscommunication there, and that's what happens when you've got a middle playing in the back row. That's about it, you know. Just probably wasn't expecting it, probably not anticipating it, and thought that Thompson was going to get there. Tied up 1 apiece. Brando on the serve, and Watts comes across. A nice stab there from Musa Robles, and it's just going to be a free ball over. It looked like it could have been a double, not the case, though. Over now for Onema, just on the high ball, and looking for a tip, and Onema thought he was there. Rostrader thought it was there. Line judge actually didn't make a call. The line judge on this near side did. Far side didn't make a call. And that is going to go in. And so line judge on the far side calls that one in. And he's hearing it a little bit from the sideline here. And we're going to get an early timeout, actually. So early timeout here from Coach Rostrader. And Lions, I think, he's honestly just trying to get him into a better headspace. They find themselves down 1-3 so far here. And Brando tonight hit his 20th kill of the night to go along with 5 service aces. Whew. Nice little stat line here from the sophomore, 2nd team All-American from last year. Lions Kyle Onema's got 19 kills, hitting 233, so he's had a lot of swings so far here tonight. But if you're looking at the kind of statistics, they're pretty evenly matched over the course of the night. Springfield has had 10 more attacks on the night. 52 kills for Springfield, 49 for the Lions. Both teams hitting almost an identical hitting percentage, 226 for Springfield, 228 for the Lions. So it's been okay, I would say offensively. Hasn't been tremendous by either team. Service aces, 12 here for the Pride, and that has been something that has been pushing them so far tonight. 12 service errors as well, but the Lions have had a really tough time with the serve so far tonight. And Brando is going to come back and rip another one. Garcia, good pass this time. It's going to be the middle here for Cody Watts, and Cody Watts gets the big kill. So Watts does a good job. Freshman out of the middle. And it'll be Bryce Thompson to serve. Thompson's got 1 ace tonight. He's got 44 assists as well on the evening. And big serve here. Brando, perfect pass over. And it's going to go to Anderson, and that is kept up, and another block on the outside. So it looks like, I don't know, like I said, I'm not huge on the coaching side of things here. I love watching volleyball, but when it comes to like rotations and all that stuff, I'm going to be honest, not the best with it. However, it does look like there has been a little bit of a matchup change here, and it looks like Rostrader has put Onema same rotation maybe as Anderson. I could have also just missed that throughout this whole night. So if I missed it, my apologies. But he's had 2. Ooh, that one almost hit there. But he's had 2 big blocks here on that right side on Anderson. And so that one goes out of bounds, out of play on the serve. And it's going to be 3-4. And so now back to serve is going to be Aston Sissoko. Soko with the toss, and a little bit low of a toss there, so it takes a little off of it. Ends up going outside for Twyman, and Twyman, if they can get Twyman going, that'd be big. He's actually been really quiet. That whole last set, I don't think he had a kill. That's his 7th kill of the night. He's got 7 digs as well. But Caleb Twyman is very talented opposite, and I know that the Lions are hoping to get a lot out of this year and just hasn't seen too much of the ball. But got a good one that time. Hanema Brendo is going to serve that one up, and he's going to go tough one in the middle, and it'll be blocked, and it's going to be Twyman who's there. So just a misconnect there between the setter, Lilly, and his middle, Chris Parker. Parker just had to push it over with his left, and it was Caleb Twyman who was there. Him and Cody Watts were there. But Twyman's the one who got his hands on the block there. So the Lions now take this 5-4 lead. And after the timeout, it's been the Lions who have really kind of rebounded. I think they were kind of in a headspace there, and Brad did a good job resetting them there. Hanema, Tam with a good pass there, right side, and it's going to be Anderson who's able to tag Colby Cook there. Blocking angle, Cook was sitting line, ends up just tagging him there. So another big kill here from the freshman Anderson. He picks up his 20th of the night. So 2 players with 20 kills here for Springfield tonight. And that one is going to go into the net. Once again, those 2 really have carried the game. It's been Brando and Anderson, 20 kills apiece. No one else has more than 5. Braden Tam has 5 kills. And outside of that, just the 20 kills apiece from Anderson and Brando. And Brando is going to have service ace here. Colby Cook with the float serve, and Brando just wasn't able to focus on it. And it's going to be a service ace, 7-5 now, right before the side switch. Coach Sullivan decided not to call a timeout. Cook, this one will be picked up, and it's going to go right side on the D ball for Anderson, and Anderson's looking for a touch, not going to find it, flies out of bounds. And as we switch sides, Lions find themselves up 8-5 here in this 5th set. Both these teams are going back and forth all night. And the Lions right now trying to get their crowd going. And it's actually a really great crowd so far tonight for a Saturday night match. Springfield, I will say, you guys traveled really, really well. You've got so many people here in the stands tonight. It's really good to hear. Good to see, and really, obviously thankful that they're able to come out and support their team. So Cook will go back to serve, 8-5, float serve. Brando is going to have a tough time with that one. Out of system here. Tam's just going to set it over, and the Lions somehow keep that over. Tam picks it up. Lilly goes out to Tam in transition. Roll shot picked up from Thompson. Onema out of the back row. Lilly now out of the back row. Brando, nice swing out of the back row. Found the outside hands there of Dylan Garcia. He's going to tool that one for the kill. 8-6. Braden Tam here to serve. Sophomore out of Hong Kong. He had a big first set, and since then has been a little quiet. So this 5-step serve here from Tam. Anima will pick it up into the middle for Notosh, and it's not going to be kept over. So Musa Robles tried to keep that one up. Not going to be the case. 9-6. And Caleb Twyman will come back to serve. Twyman serves this one up to him. Nice pass there, and Lilly on the outside. One-on-one is Brando, and Brando makes that look easy. Just goes up skies and touches that over the block there of Bryce Thompson. 9-7. And Chris Parker will come here to serve. He's got 1 ace on the night. 12 aces total once again for the Pride tonight. They've just been let loose from the service line. Happy to have the 12 service errors as well. 16 service errors. My apologies there. It's going to go back row for Onema, and Kyle Onema. What a set there from Bryce Thompson. Bryce Thompson looked like he's out of system there. And ends up just going to Onema out of the back row. And it's another kill here for him, and he gets his 20th kill of the night. Dylan Garcia here to serve, the freshman. Big step here, and the toss, you could tell, is just a little bit too far in front of him. Had to take a couple large steps there. 10-8. Service here, float serve will be picked up from Garcia into the middle for Notosh, and just tries to tip that one over to somehow kept over, and ends up being a lift called here from Thompson. Notosh thought he was going to be able to get that one over, but it was a good job from Brando to keep that one going, and Brando transitions off the net and is able to come back through for the kill. Nice play there from the sophomore. And Lilly, another float serve. Anima, tough time with that one, and it's going to be an ace here. So 10-10 now. And Coach Sullivan actually hasn't even called a timeout here for the Pride, so they've still got a couple timeouts left. Coach Rostrader used his first one early on when it was 1-3. Serving Anima again. Going to go back out to him, swings away, and it's a nice pickup there from Musa Robles. Free ball over, back to Anima. It's going to go cross court, and he's going to hit that one into the net. And we're going to go ahead and see another timeout here from Coach Rostrader. Lions down 11-10. They were up 8-5 on this transition, and since then, it's been all Pride volleyball here, and they're coming back with force. 4 points to go until they take the match, and the Lions trying to restart and trying to figure this one out. All right, so out of the timeout, Lions trail 10-11. Lions fans trying to get their team going here. Float serves picked up. Anima has had a tough time with that one so far. Triple block, and doesn't matter. Anima finds the back corner, and it's going to be tied up 11 apiece. Lions able to side out of the timeout. And Notosh will be able to come back here to serve. Notosh float serve here. It's going to be picked up. Lilly into the middle. It's going to be Watts is able to get the little bit of a block, and Watts swings away again. Another nice dig, but no one is there. Musa Robles is able to get that one up, but no one else is here, and it's going to be 12-11 now. Natasha will come back to serve. Lines up, and we're going to get a timeout. So Coach Sullivan does call the timeout. And in between the last couple points, Lions have been able to side out and then get another point, so 2-point streak here for them. And this has just been a fun matchup so far tonight. I mean, if you look at all the statistics and everything, it's an evenly matched team. I will say Springfield itself, 2 elite pin hitters. You've got Brando and Anderson, who honestly probably could play at any level. That's my thought here. But this is honestly what I love about Division III volleyball is you can see these guys, and it's not all about volleyball for them, right? Division III level, it's all about academics mixed in with academics are first and then athletics are second. And that's why it's so awesome to me to see a team like Springfield College and a program like that be so successful, because these kids are all here for academics, right? Springfield is one of the premier colleges in the country for academics, and they're still putting out an incredible volleyball program here, and I think that's just obviously a testament to Coach Sullivan and the program and the culture that he's created, and these kids are fighting hard, and Brando and Jared Anderson those two are phenomenal athletes out here, and tip my hat to them and the rest of the teams that have come out. Brando has 23 kills, Anderson's got 20. Kalanima for the Lions, 21 kills, no slouch of his own, and it's another float serve here picked up from Musa Robles. Right side coming, and that one is up and into the net is going to be Cody Watts. So Brando will get another kill here. It's going to be his 24th of the night. for Brennan Brando, the sophomore outside hitter from Maynardville, New York. And that jump serve is going to go out of play. 13-12, once again, fifth set. You guys all know this if you're watching this. Goes to 15, though. The whole crowd is yelling out how many service errors they have. And so 17th service error of the night here for Springfield College. And they've got 12 aces, though. Honestly, it's working for them. I think you go for it at the line, and they've gotten 12 service aces. And, I think probably want to take a little less on the service errors, but decent ratio right there so far. We're looking at stats at the net. Both teams pretty evenly matched. 9 blocks here for Springfield, 8 for the Lions. And blocking at the end of the set was a big thing for Springfield in the last set that kind of kept them going. And so that's something that they're obviously going to try to exploit here as they get to the end of this set. Right now, the Lions hitting 286 in this set. They've got 6 kills, 2 errors. Meanwhile, it's Springfield have had more attempts, but they're hitting 133, 6 kills, 4 errors here so far in this set. Both setters have done a great job distributing. Matt Lilly's got 46 assists as well as 10 digs, so not really a double-double, so to speak. I mean, it depends on who you talk to. Some people call it double-double, some don't. Some think volleyball, there's double-doubles or not. Either way, he's got double of 2 stats, so I'll call it double-double. Cal Onema here for the Lions, 21 kills. Cody Watts, Dylan Garcia, Christian Notosh all have 9 kills themselves. Colby Cook is leading the way with 12 digs, the libero here for the Lions. And out of the timeout, it's going to be Bryce Thompson back to serve. Serves this one tough, picked up from Brando. Right side for Anderson. Tight set, big block up at the net, picked up here from Twyman. Over now for Onema, roll shot, and he's going to have to pick this one up, and Lilly has a tough time with it. It'll be a free ball over. Picked up here from Garcia. Right side for Twyman, one-on-one outside. Great dig there from Lilly. And it's going to be Tam who swings into the net. And it is now match point again here for the Lions, 14-12. Lions trying to close this one out against Springfield College. Apologize if I got a little loud there. Getting super excited, though, as Bryce Thompson comes back to serve here. To serve this one out for the match. Big serve here. Brando, great pass. Over now for Anderson. Anderson skies there, and it looks like they were trying to call another throw. At least the Lions were looking to call for it. Doesn't matter, 14-13, and you've got the serving specialist, Aston Sissoko, the local product out of Corona, California, Canyon High School, coming back to serve. He has 5-step run-up. He's been wailing at it from the service line all night. Match point for the Lions. Sissoko to serve. Takes a little bit off it. Cook. He's going to go right side for Onema, and Onema is going to finish it off, and the Lions take set number 5 and take the match by a score of 15-13, knocking off the number 2 ranked Division III opponent, Springfield College Pride. What an incredible matchup between these two teams. All hats off to Springfield College. They came out, they played hard. The Lions played extremely hard as well. But man, Springfield, what a classy team as well. Just watching them just go through, they're doing everything right. I was able to kind of see them in warm-ups in the earlier game and just able to kind of see the coach a little bit. And great program, and really excited to see how they do this season, the number 2 ranked team in NCAA Division III. Pride fans, you are definitely going to be excited to watch Jarrett Anderson in your home gym. The freshman right side had a huge game, huge debut here tonight for him. Brennan Brando also had a huge night here for the Pride. The Lions, though, are going to take this one. Kyle Onema leads the way, 22 kills to go along with 7 digs, 1 service ace. Bryce Thompson with 50 assists. Colby Cook leading the way in the back row with 12 digs. And the Lions are going to win this one in 5 sets. And they're going to improve to 2-0 on the season of this young season. And so for the Lions, coming up next, they will play against Concordia University Irvine on Wednesday. Division II opponent. Once again, Division I and II are all mixed together. They actually just knocked off USC. That will be here in the pit. I'm really excited to see that matchup between what will be a really good Concordia University team and the home team, University Lions. So thank you guys so much again for joining us on behalf of Vanguard Athletics. My name is Mike Teague. Appreciate you guys joining in here today. All of you who listened in from the East Coast, I hope you guys have a great sleep. You guys are able to get some rest. But thank you guys so much for joining in, for listening in, and for letting us know you're listening in as well. I think Springfield is going to have an incredible season, and super thankful again that we're able to match up against such a quality opponent tonight. Could have gone either way. So hope you guys have a phenomenal night on behalf of Vanguard Athletics. And thank you guys again for joining us. Enjoy your night. Enjoy your weekend. We'll see you later.